Perdole, a young goose with bright eyes, dreamt of soaring above the clouds. He yearned to see the world, a tapestry woven with adventure. His heart fluttered with anticipation for the day he'd join the older geese in their majestic V formations, their honks echoing through the sky. He practiced flapping his wings, each beat fueled by hope and the promise of freedom. Perdole spent his days by the tranquil lake, watching the sun paint the water with hues of gold and crimson. He befriended the fish, the frogs and the dragonflies, sharing stories and dreams. They listened intently as he spoke of distant lands and whispered words of encouragement. Each sunrise brought him closer to his dreams, and Perdole embraced every moment with unbridled enthusiasm. Years passed, and Perdole grew into a fine, strong goose. But life had taken an unexpected turn. His parents, their feathers once vibrant, were now dull and faded. Age had weakened them, and caring for them became Perdole's priority. His dreams of soaring above the clouds transformed into a quiet determination to provide for his family. He diligently searched for food, his honk losing its youthful exuberance, replaced by a somber call echoing his new reality. The weight of responsibility pressed down on Perdole. He watched other geese take to the skies, their formations a poignant reminder of his abandoned aspirations. He yearned to join them, to feel the wind beneath his wings, but the needs of his parents grounded him. His heart, once a vessel of boundless dreams, now carried the burden of duty and a quiet, unspoken sadness. Despite the challenges, Perdole found solace in small moments of joy. He would sit by the lake with his parents as the stars twinkled above, sharing stories of his youth and listening to their tales of a time when their wings were strong. He found comfort in their presence, drawing strength from their unwavering love. One day, a young goose, her feathers still downy, landed clumsily beside him. She reminded him of his younger self, her eyes filled with the same wonder and ambition. He shared his dreams with her, his voice filled with a hint of longing. She listened intently, her beak slightly open in awe, and for a fleeting moment Perdole felt a flicker of his old hope rekindle. One harsh winter, tragedy struck. A fierce storm swept across the land, and Perdole, in his desperation to protect his parents, injured his wing. The pain was immense, but the realization that he could no longer fly was unbearable. He watched helplessly as his parents, weakened and frail, struggled to survive the brutal cold. Despite his broken wing, Perdole's spirit remained unbroken. He used his strength to shield his parents from the biting wind, sharing his meager food with them. He told them stories of the world he could no longer fly to, his voice filled with love and a tinge of melancholy. He knew his time was limited, but he vowed to make their final days as comfortable as possible. As winter began to loosen its grip, Perdole felt his own strength fading. He knew his time was near. He looked at his parents, their eyes filled with gratitude and a love that transcended words. He gathered his remaining strength and nudged them gently, urging them to fly, to join the other geese as they journeyed north. They hesitated, their love for him evident in their sad eyes. But Perdole insisted. With a final heart-wrenching honk, Perdole watched as his parents took flight, their silhouettes disappearing into the horizon. Tears streamed down his face, a mixture of sorrow and a strange sense of peace. He had lived a life of sacrifice, his dreams taking flight through the wings of his parents. As the sun rose, painting the sky with hues of hope and new beginnings, Perdole closed his eyes, his heart filled with a love that knew no bounds.